Sorry about that. Yo, welcome to another JefeCast. This is the Danksgiving of Hell edition on the 20, what's today? 23rd? 26th. Sheesh. Today is the 26th. I clearly have not updated the banner's date. And let's fix that now. Alrighty then. So yeah, sorry. So happy holidays to everybody who celebrates and Thanksgiving, Turkey Day, or whatever. Not sure, but if you celebrated something yesterday, hope you had a great time with your family and got to enjoy them. I'm gonna run through my Thanksgiving and the day before that led to my Thanksgiving, which almost ruined the Thanksgiving for me. I did not get to make my macaroni and cheese that I was so pressed to go out and make. I ran into a lot of issues. So I'm going to circle in one story. Then once I pass this story, then we'll get into the good fun stuff. We're going to talk about sexy holiday outfits. Come on, ladies, step it up. I got something for you, gents. If you could fit the casing, you know what I'm going to talk about. We're going to talk about Dolph. Dolph was more than just a rapper, man. After some research, the dude was very knowledgeable and building his brand and owning his music and label and his masters and all that. So he was very, very smart as far as his business and brand sense. Of course, the Cowboys lost. I have a beautiful little video I want to show y'all. So let's get right to it. So 2 days ago, I have received a call 3 days ago for a move. It was for a friend of a friend. So I gave him a discount. You know, I'll be there. You know, I'm not trying to twist your arms off. I'll be there. We'll get there. We'll knock this job out for you. So we go to the job, and the people don't show up for about an hour and some change. Probably like an hour and a half. We're just sitting there. We had a set time to be there. Whatever. They was the ones that needed the stuff to be out immediately, and now they the ones that got us just sitting out there. So you know, trying to figure out. He's saying the guy who apartment it was, he got locked up last night. They trying to get in there and get the stuff out of there as quickly as possible. And as he was walking off, I noticed like a police officer kind of driving past me, but kind of looking at him as he was walking away. It was kind of like eyeballing him. And so I had, called him up. I said, hey, man, I don't know if you noticed this, but there's some police kind of like trailing you, So after that, they kind of vanished for a while. So it took a while. I ended up getting to leasing, talked to leasing people, and they let us in. And, there was his mom was there. He sent 2 girls to like clean up and all this other stuff, whatever the case was. So it was just all over the place. It wasn't a lot of stuff, but everything was unpacked, big couches and big blah, 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 all this stuff. So apparently I learned from one of the guys that the guy who was running this, he was into some huge scamming operation. And they wanted to get in there to get the incriminating evidence out. Hey, I don't got nothing to do with that. All I know is I'm here to do a job and provide a service. That's between y'all. If you're not supposed to be here, don't be here. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. So you got all of that going on. It seemed like you see people doing certain stuff on the side. I don't know what they're doing, but it's just like, I guess they're trying to save their mans or whatever the case is, right? So big TVs, big bunk beds, big masterful bed set and all this stuff. Break all this stuff down. Eventually, I load this 20-foot truck all the way back to the door, and they still had some items, and I'm just like, look, that whatever, like the unimportant stuff, I'm like, I can't squeeze it in here, So we left like a lamp. It wasn't nothing big. You got the majority of your stuff, your clothes, your TVs, your stuff. You're locked up anyway. No offense. So you're not gonna be worried when you get out about a light and a lamp. You're worried about the bed and the TVs. So all that stuff was there, taken care of for him. He's good. So we riding. We head over to the. As we're heading over to the storage unit, I'm getting trailed and tailed by some police officers, and I'm like, yo. So because the people that was the scammers, they're Hispanic and black and they got hair and all this. And I'm a young business owner, black business owner. So I got hair and my worker had hair. So I don't know if they're trying to think like, oh, we're friends of theirs. But they was trying to trail us. It was all this bull crap. So then we get to the storage facility. We sat there for another hour and a half, just sitting there, waiting. Like, what's going on? We on the way. We could nothing, right? Whatever. We eventually knocked the job out. Everything was cool. Ready to go home. I'm gonna go pick up this macaroni. I got to start cooking the macaroni, and I go to drop the U-Haul off, and lo and behold, the key is gone. My key, the Mercedes key is gone. Gone. I have everything else. I do not have the key. Key gone. So I've already been out here since 10 o'clock. It's already 8 o'clock at night. I had a funeral to go to early in the morning that morning. So I went from a funeral to a job all day, didn't eat to this point, ready to go home. Now my key's gone. And now I have to stay here because I need to take care of the situation. Long story short, slept in the U-Haul overnight to make sure I'm there to be able to go back to the apartment complex in the morning. Obviously, in the morning is Thanksgiving. So, of course, there's nobody going to be there. I'm going to try. And I talked to the maintenance man. And the maintenance man said he'll meet me at 9 o'clock. I talked to him at 6 o'clock. So I go over there and sit in the parking lot at the place for 3 hours. The maintenance man comes. He said, hey, man, they didn't even have the key. They took the key with them. Oh, my goodness. Now we can't go in the building. I can't use the maintenance man. I was calling people to try to get the key made. Eventually, the guy came. It took him like 3 hours or so to make the key. Finally left there like 3:30, 4 o'clock. Got home, showered. Didn't want to. Went to my mom's house. I didn't really want to stay, but I stayed and ended up having a good time. Came home, went to sleep. Out, right? So that was my Thanksgiving. Spent majority of it outside in the freezing cold. Blew me, but it's part of the work. Out of 380 for the key. Hey, things come, it happens, whatever. Who am I gonna be mad at, right? Thank God I made it home. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord, for having a successful business enough where I could take that type of hit and it not hurt me. So, but still, that was a 30-hour plus situation that was just ridiculous. Getting dehydrated. I'm still trying to recover from being dehydrated. My mouth was all dry and all that. And it's just like, it was like, it didn't matter how much water I've been drinking. It just won't. It's like, I don't know what I got to do. I must have to like really just stone cold this thing with the water bottle. Just straight because I'm not getting hydrated. It's weird. So this morning, last night I hit the work. I'm like, yo, we need to ride back up there, to make sure, because we had left something. And I was like, we need to just double check. And he just was like, out of nowhere, he talking about, man. So we got paid for and this is why I don't like my workers to be hearing the full price of what's going on. But the people talking the price right in front of him, and he's like, yeah, so what I owe you? You know what I'm saying? And I tell him what he owes me. So he owes me $800. I paid the guy $160 out of it. I gave him $20 an hour for 8 hours. And I would have gave him the $25 an hour, but I gave his man's the discount. So the discount took the 25-hour away. That's when that extra charge is for them to make that. If I took that away for it, then just $20 an hour. But even still, you sat for 3 hours. You worked for about 5, and it wasn't even hard work. And I did the driving, and I did the loading, and I did most of the heavy lifting in the jump. And he's a pretty big guy, but he doesn't really move fast. He has asthma. You know what I'm saying? He don't always seem like he wants to carry his weight. He wants to take smoke breaks and water breaks and all. I just be pushing. So when It's like you're getting paid good money. When I was a mover working for Unified, or what's the Jamaican do, Majestic, all I got paid was 16 to 18 to drive cross country and move, do all this stuff. 16 to 18, 16 to 18. I'm paying people 20 to 25 for even better jobs, and those jobs were crappy jobs. Crap, people, roaches, big nasty boxes falling apart, terrible areas, all the stuff that you didn't want to deal with, I've had to deal with and got paid crap for it. But I didn't complain. 12, 14-hour days, 15-hour days. I had driving all the way to Miami, being away from my kids, and driving, dropping it, and turning right back around and coming right back up. Like, so miss me with the being upset about the 2025, right? So he's like, yeah, man, you only paid me 160 out of 800. And but whoa. Where was that energy yesterday when I gave you the money? Oh, you so appreciative. Now all of a sudden you got a problem with what you agreed the price would be. Okay. Oh yeah, if I could have did it with my man and we could have got paid half. All right, well you should have did it with your man. I'm a business. I'm a business, and what you need to understand is that there's an overhead. There's insurance. There's truck. There's gas. There's a whole lot of stuff. There is me going through these sites paying $500-$600 a month to get the business to come to me. Do you want to split that? Do you want to pay for the 600 for one? That's just one engineer that one system that brings me clients. You want to pay the 500-600 for Yelp, but you want to argue splitting the difference down the middle. You're an employee. I contract you to come do something, and you come back and you're talking about, oh man, you should have split half. No, I shouldn't. No, I shouldn't. Because I want you to come and split half of this truck. I want you to come and split half of this gas. I want you to come and split half of this insurance. I want you to come and split half of this Yelp. I want you to come and split half of this thumbtack. I want you to come and split half of this, all this stuff. You can't do it. So don't talk about you're upset because you got paid $20 to $25 an hour when you really worked 5 hours. You sat for 3 and I paid you for 8 and you're upset. But you've been kissing my butt the last month about me hooking you up with jobs, but for this one day, it's an issue. I don't get it. Like on hauls, of course, a haul is one bulk price. We can do a haul in 15, 20 minutes. Junk removal, 20, 30 minutes. And if I get a junk removal for $350, of course I'm not going to pay you $20 an hour. I give you a percentage of what I've done. Like it'll be 30-some% or so. So I have every time I do something, if it's a 2-hour job, I make sure you get $25 an hour. I want you to at least leave with something. I'm always thinking about I get these guys food, buy these guys drinks, but now all of a sudden there's an issue, and you're trying to check my pockets. You think all of that 640 went to my pocket? You think it did? Or did it go? Some went to the truck, some went to the gas. Obviously, money's been taken out of my account almost every 2 or 3 days to find these people to bring me the jobs. All of this, shorts, all of this, and he talking about some split down half the middle, bro. It just threw me off. I told him, bro, don't hit my line no more, bro. Yeah, we're good. I'm good. It kills me. It truly kills me that people just like they're so ungrateful, bro. So ungrateful. I want you to go out to any one of these jobs, Chipotle, Walmart, McDonald's, even some of these good box truck driving jobs, Keenies, they start you about 16 to 18. Coastal starts you at 14 to 16. You have to build your way up to make that money. Find me a job that you could just walk in and make $20 to $25. Find it. And the freedom to go out and the freedom to go smoke and do what the hell you want to do in the middle of the day. And you get to meet the chicks. Sometimes the guys talking, you can do whatever you want. Just do the job I'm asking you to do for $20, $25 an hour. And you get paid the same day. No taxes being snatched out, but you're complaining. Yo, Y'all are funny. For all the people I tried to give an opportunity to, given one to, and screwed me or said something stupid, bruh, I wish the best to you. I'm not even going to be negative. I'm not even going to be mean spirited. I wish the best to you. So I got up this morning. I called two people that have done work for me just to ask them, am I fair in my pay? Am I fair? Yeah, bro, you're fair. $25 an hour. That's fair. I said, so I just want to know, we're in Walmart, that $1 billion franchise. Why isn't all their employees getting splitting the money down the? They don't. You got to pay for the building. You got to pay for the lights. You can't split it down the middle. Like, there's nights I take the losses just to make sure these guys, not like an actual loss, but I won't take as much of the pot home because I want to make sure that these guys' time was worth their while. I told my one man, 20 an hour. They finished in 2 hours. I switched it to 25 an hour. Gave him 50 at least. And I gave him sent them extra for the gas money. Come on, man. Like, so I just missed me, man. I just didn't, it just threw me off, yo. Like, it just threw me off. It just threw me off. So just want to put that out there. My last 2 days has been crazy. And a lot of things is about to change. I'm about to really switch up a lot of stuff. It's happening. Yeah. Yep. Now, out with the negative, in with the positive. Yo, so I was one of these guys that was like, Hawkeye, I didn't know what to expect because I feel like they haven't given Hawkeye much to be like to be Presto, to be just Hawkeye. They tried to do something with the Ronin character, but just as quick as the Ronin character came, the Ronin character went. So, that's like the third lighter I ran through. I've been using a few. I got like a whole box of Bob Marley lighters, like the Big Jones. But appreciate you, Taylor. Taylor, she gave me that months ago. It's still sitting there chilling. Anyways, so episode 1 was really cool. I really liked the first 2 episodes. If you haven't noticed or haven't seen it, it's on Disney Plus. It's my towel's on the floor. I fall off of there. I love the Marvel Cinematic Universe. I love trying to connect everything. This is a fun series. I like Kate Bishop. She has a little edge to her. She's witty. She's smart. She's cute. So in the first 2 episodes, you basically realize that she's they kind of give you like a little bit of her background in the intro. They're showing like pictures, like these pictures. You'll see, but they're showing like her story. So she does archery. She's gymnast. She's martial artist. You know what I'm saying? So when you see her fighting in the show, you're like, okay, you get why she can do that instead of she just beating people up like with this girl. But now it makes sense. So basically, it starts off where her father is she's a little girl, and it's during the first New York attack when Loki attacked. So this whole thing, the father goes missing. It's a lot of stuff up with the mom, and the mom comes off she doesn't come off sinister. Well, at least not when she's older portrayed, but when she was younger in the scene with the father, she did kind of come off a little. But throughout the 2 episodes, she doesn't seem sinister, but I feel like she knows something. There's a part she doesn't know that her mom's about to get married. right? So Kate Bishop finds out that her mom's about to get married to the guy. He's the swordsman, but we don't necessarily. She doesn't know that, and he keeps saying he has to go to this little engagement, and the wife knows like it's in the same. It's they're in this like gala or whatever. So she it's like so basically the arrangement was some black market dealership going on underneath. You know what I'm saying? And that's where they were selling the Ronin gear, and the people the tracksuit mafia tried to break in, and that's how she got the Ronin suit and all this stuff. But it's just like it's fun. Has nice action. Uh, you actually get to actually like the Hawkeye I'm getting to see. You know, he's you get more screen time with him and Kate Bishop. It's fun, man. They got the dog, and it's just a good little series so far. I think it's going to span over 6 days. The 6 episodes take place one each day because after this they have 5 weeks of shooting left. And in the second episode, she told Hawkeye that he had 5 days to get home for his daughter because his daughter was basically asking him to be home and not miss this Christmas. So I think this is going to be they introduced Echo at the end of episode 2. I had to look her up because I didn't know who the girl was playing Echo, but when I saw her, then I realized that's who they were setting up for episode 3. So remember, if you remember Black Widow, the lady with the purple streak, she put Yelena Belova or Hawkeye. So you know at some point she's going to come into the picture. You also remember back in the day, if I'm not mistaken, wasn't Clint hired to take out Black Widow, or one of them was supposed to take out the other, and then they met, and somehow that's how they became friends. It was something like that. So it's almost like they're repeating this kind of same events with Yelena Belova, while she's going to be tracking him down and eventually find out the truth that this guy was her best friend, and then there will be like. But then again, what role will Hawkeye play once he passed the mantle? Would he fade off screen, or would he take the Ronin? Or he adopt the Ronin? But I think the Ronin was him in a different place, a different mind. He's much older now. Like I do appreciate that they make them look like they've went through something. Like he has a hearing aid now, and she asked him like how'd you get the hearing aid? And they show clips of him like in big explosions over the last years and all this. So it's like the wear and tear on them is starting to show, and I like that because they're not Superman, you know. They're just Hawkeye's a regular guy. But if you haven't seen it, watch it with your kids. It's definitely fun. Sticking with it, since I was talking to y'all about it, I wanted to show y'all that I was talking about Hit Monkey. This is Hit Monkey. This show is badass, yo. Hit Monkey. It's from Marvel. You wouldn't think it's like a Netflix Marvel cartoon. And when I was watching it, I was thinking, yo, how dope would it be if Hit Monkey met Deadpool? And then I look and I see this. They actually met in the comics. And I would love to see it. I need to find this and I need to read it. I can only imagine the fight between these two, or them two fighting alongside each other. And this is him from the cartoon, little John Wick with a little saggy suit. It's a good show, man. Y'all missing out. Go ahead and check that out, man. It's a good little show. And trying to think. So let's talk about these games. Before I get to the games, let me go back. Do people? That's a rhetorical question. Do people LARP? Because I saw LARPing in the Hawkeye show, and I'm not gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. It looked kind of fun. This is a little fun. Live action role play. It looks kind of fun. I don't know though. You know, Go out there, just be kicking butt. Y'all interested in live action role play? I ain't talking about when you and your man, you and your woman in the crib. I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about going out and pretending to be Batman. We have to keep that inner kid present in our lives. If you're wondering, it's more the gorilla cake. I've been just going crazy with this. And some gelato. Love it. But after that, done. And I'm giving it up for a while. Got things to do, got business moves to make, and it's time to really like focus on the business and getting my health. Just trying to just get everything. What y'all rolling up? You know what I'm saying? Like I keep asking y'all ain't telling me. What you burning on? Let me dive into this Cowboys game, boy. Cowboys game had me like this. I love this guy's laugh. Classic laugh. Amazing. Amazing laugh. Hey, look, I don't go into these games just like wishing the Cowboys lose. I don't. I don't want to be a hater. I'm a Redskins fan. And I'm not biased, you know. I just when it's Redskins Cowboys, you know, all day I'm need the Cowboys to get punished. I don't go into these games rooting for them to lose. But I will say when they do lose, it does make I be wanting to hit my daughter's mom. She's a huge Cowboys fan. I be wanting to hit her with the big smiley face. But I leave her alone. I don't bother. But man, I don't know, man. It's like the Cowboys do not have home field advantage. I wonder what their home loss record has been since they opened up that stadium. They might be almost 500 there, or barely over 500. Yo, they like people come to Cowboys Stadium and be beating them up like it's homecoming for their home. It's ridiculous. Um, I saw that the Bills put the slap down on the Saints, but obviously that was going to happen because the Saints don't have a quarterback, and when they had the chance to go out there and get them a Cam Newton or something, they didn't do it. They didn't jump on that at all. They didn't call Phillip Rivers. They're just. I mean, they did have a strong win last week, I believe, right? Or did they? Or did the Eagles? No, the Eagles beat them. So I mean, you're basically letting your season go down the drain by not making a move. I was sitting here, and who won the first game? The Bears beat the Lions, which obviously that was going to happen. I kind of had this feeling in the back of my mind that the Lions could win, but I didn't go with them, and they didn't win. And I really, in my heart of hearts, I wanted to say Oakland was going to beat the Cowboys, and I didn't. But dang, so I went 2-1 instead of 3-0. For my picks, I was sitting here before I started the podcast, and I was watching. I had Family Guy. I just turned it on real quick because I was watching Skip and Shannon, Undisputed, and they had this episode, this Christmas episode I'd never seen, and I guess Meg was sitting on Santa Claus' lap, and him bouncing on his knee had made Meg uh you just check these two clips out. I thought they were hilarious. Just check this out.
For the picture.
Ho, ho, ho! Of course. Sit right here, young lady.
There you go, Stewie. Santa's no one to be scared of. He's kind and warm. He loves unconditionally, and he makes everyone feel so.
Meg, what are you doing? You look like Mom when she sits on the washing machine.
Now, what would you like for Christmas, little boy?
Shut up, everyone! Shut up! Shut up! Just shut up!
What just happened?
I'll have what she's having.
That joke, the face, the smiley face, and then this is how it ends. Regardless of how we got to this point, this is just how the joke ends.
You to have these.
Your balls?
That's right. Whenever you need me, just rub my balls and I'll come.
They wild, bro. Family Guy is definitely something else. I just wanted to put that out there. I saw a very disgusting dunk, courtesy of this is from Filet. I wanted to get them. I forgot about it until I saw it on his page. Check out this nasty dunk. This is probably one. This is, I don't know, between him and Ja Morant. I'm not sure, but Ja Morant's my favorite dunker right now. But yo, this kid.
You know what? Off the back door, 1-2. Step over you, move, boy. What's wrong with you?
One more time. That was brutal. They called that a charge. That was not a charge.
You know what? Off the back door, 1-2. Step over you, move, boy. What's wrong with you?
I'm calling a timeout as the player that just got dunked on. Coach, take me out. I don't want to play no more. Dumping all on me like that. That was rude. Very rude. Once again, happy Thanksgiving to you all. That good stuff there. Just enjoy it. So, ladies, I want to throw something out there at you. It's becoming close to that Christmas season there. And, you need to start getting a little creative. I know. You are already doing everything. I know you are. But I'm just saying, you want to grab your man's attention? We'll start with something simple. You can be cute. You can do something like this. Get you a full little suit. This is more a little freaky picture, but see, you could just kind of see where she's going. If she got the boobies squeezing out, the more the merrier. Okay, she got her little bosoms out. Okay, Now that's the cute full cover. Now, if you wanna spice it up just a little bit, and just come in with some straight Wonder Woman, Xena Warrior Princess style, Mortal Kombat. You can do it like that. You can hit him with something like that. Or, two of my personal favorites. Because who doesn't like a present he can't unwrap? You can do something like this. Oof. Where do I even start to unwrap such a thing? Where do I go? If you do a little something like that, you could just start right at the chest. Just pull both of those apart. You know what I'm saying? It'll just fall off. But if you want to go, a little bit more classic Santa costume-ish, you could do a little something like this. A little something like that. Maybe a little something like this. Even though I'm not knocking her. I don't know if it's her shape or something just doesn't make that one pop, but the suit, you know, with the hat, I guess. Or if you want to be a little bit more freaky with it, you know, a little sexier, you could hit a little this. I like, you know, coming in with you got the gingerbread cookie in your mouth or something. You know what I'm saying? And then you could just something like this, the whole full, you know, look like a vixen. You know, just throwing that out there, just in case you want to spice it up for your man. Drink a little hot chocolate. Be sitting on the couch when he walks and just, hey, Merry Christmas, something like that. You know, he sleep. You walk in there with some eggs and bacon in his nose. He wake up and you're dressed in this. You know, he gonna be sick. He can put the food down. Hold on, come here. And guys, because ladies, I got you. Because I'm not gonna look up a bunch of guy pictures. This is not gonna happen. But I did see something as I was looking up the ladies pictures. I saw, hey guys, if you can fit the holster, you can go something like this. You can throw the reindeer nose in there. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you can only get between the reindeer eyes, I suggest that you just don't wear this. You know what I'm saying? You can't just be mid nose. That's not going to look right. You have a flat nose and the rest is beef. You know what I'm saying? So make sure you can at least cover the mass in there. Unless they got smaller sizes. But this is the one I saw. And but the only issue with this, because I didn't say I would wear this, but I'm just saying, the guys want to do this. The problem with this whole thing is this here. Yeah, that where's that? Does that go on your butt? Is that supposed to be like a thong thing or something? Is that it? Because I was cool with it until they put that piece on it. Now maybe if you just take the band off and maybe just straps around your waist with just the band and take off the back piece, you know what I'm saying? I'll be more inclined to try this out. But yeah, you can do that for the ladies, guys. You bringing her some eggnog. You know what I'm saying? You bringing her presents with the reindeer, the reindeer just like Captain Morgan stance over the bed. Just, how you doing? Good morning. You kiss? Something. I'm just saying. I'm trying to spice it up for you. Not for me. For you. All right. And the Lakers play tonight. Hopefully we can get 10-10. Hopefully we can get 11-10. And then we got the Detroit Pistons again after the scuffle in Detroit. Well, not really a scuffle, but the man was running like a mad lunatic at LeBron for an elbow on the face. So I think we can go 2-0 with that. We can get 12-10. And we need to bounce back. We're talking about LeBron abdominals are sore. I just think maybe he might not play this game because it's a weak team, and who knows? I don't know. Is his abdominals really hurting? Because he looked like he was pretty good the last game. He was all dunking and doing his silencer thing. You know what I'm saying? All of that. You know what I'm saying? He was doing the whole like walk with the ball, the big ball thing after he hit the shot and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? So abs look straight then. Come on, man. Don't ditch us now. Wizards. I don't know who the Wizards play, but I'm sorry, I didn't look them up. But they got those games going tonight. Let me see if I can just look real quick. See what they got. Try to run through some quick picks on that. And then I just want to talk about. I am going to watch King Richard today. I meant to watch it, and I just haven't gotten to it yet, especially because I was stuck out there at the with the car situation. But tonight I'm gonna take the Clippers over the Pistons. I'm gonna take the Hornets over the Timberwolves. The Knicks and the Suns. I'm gonna take the Suns over the Knicks. And Knicks at home. I'm taking the Bulls over the Magic. I'm gonna take the Raptors. Hold on, wait, Pacers. gonna take the Pacers over the Raptors at home. I'm gonna take the Hawks over the Grizzlies. Wait. That's Trae Young and them. Hold on. Hold up. Let me think. Do I want the Grizzlies or the Hawks? Grizzlies. I want to say the Grizzlies beat them last time. I'm gonna go Grizzlies this time. I'm gonna say Grizzlies get them this time. I'm gonna take Wizards over Thunder. I'm gonna take the Celtics over Spurs. Oh, they got the Nuggets and the Bucks. I got Giannis handling B's. I'm gonna take the Jazz over the Pelicans. Warriors over Trailblazers, and I'm gonna take Lakers over the Kings. So that's my choices for that. Definitely watching King Richard today, and I'll have a review for that. Oh yeah, and F is for Families returning back on Netflix, season 4, the last season. I can't wait for that. That's gonna be fun. I love Bill Burr. He's a funny guy. There's a lot of screaming on this show. I think they're about to have another kid in this one, so he can be even more blown. But it's a fun show. If you haven't seen it, check it out. F is for Family. And man, I just want to say about Dolph. I thought I like screenshotted it or so. This said that these are 5 wealth lessons from Dolph. He said a regular job is the slowest way to wealth. Dolph said his grandma couldn't convince him to work a regular job, so his first legit business was as a neighborhood barber. Make your hours instead of asking for them, said Dolph. Your network is your net worth. Your network is your net worth. Dolph's friends knew his skills were worth $1 million. He said, "My homie said, turn your freestyle into a business. So I recorded a CD, gave 20,000 copies away free, paving the way for Welcome to Dolph World, a classic. Be a CEO first." Dolph said he was a CEO before he was an artist. Bosses know their business, the ins and outs, and they own it. The artist makes the product, young Dolph, but the CEO knows how to sell it. Adolfo, I don't know, I don't want to say his name wrong. Adolfo Thornton Jr., which I guess is his real name. You level up when you can do both. Invest over impress. Dolph said, I knew if I can get Dolph up, then I could figure everything else out because then I've got a brand to stand on that I own. Dolph invested $3 million in his business, Paper Route Empire, eventually leading to a $22 million deal he turned down because he knew he was worth more. Investing in yourself is the ultimate independence. Own or be owned. Dolph signed a multi-million-dollar distribution deal with Empire and kept his masters. The partnership enabled him to increase sales while maintaining ownership. When you own, you and your descendants eat forever. Seemed like he was a very, very smart guy. He had 2 children, beautiful kids by one woman, you know. And there was some sad news that there was a guy from his area, a young cat, Memphis comedian. He came out and made a comment about Dolph and on Twitter, and he was just recently found murdered. They killed him, so it's sad that a guy like Dolph, when you get into his background, he had a lot of knowledge, man. He was a deep dude. It's sad to see somebody have to die for making a very ill-timed joke. But looking at Dolph, man, he has some. He was a smart dude as far as when it comes to business, especially if you're rappers out there. You're trying to like really not get screwed over and get paid for what you're doing. This is the route, you know. So that was that, man. Sorry, rest in peace, Dolph. You know, seemed like he had a huge career ahead of him, and to see him, go the way he did is just sad. It's another guy who had family, friends, people who depended on him, who loved him, and then he didn't know here, they're not here any longer. Especially when Thanksgiving and things is like this. I know it's very tough on that family. So to his family, prayers to you, his friends, you know. And even the fans, we mourn. You know, I'm not. I wasn't a. I didn't really listen to Young Dolph. He had cranking beats, you know, but I got other things. I don't really listen to a lot of music anymore, as much as I would like to. But I knew who he was because ex of mine's really loved Young Dolph, so I know she probably took it. I know she probably took it hard. But with that, I wish everybody, you know, a great weekend. If I don't do a podcast or so, and be productive and try to be sane and don't take what you have for granted because just as quickly as you can get it, it can be gone. Materials you can't take with you to the next next place. All that stays here. So focus on what's important. You know, that's all I'm saying. I did a little bit of Christmas shopping for the girls. I can't tell y'all just in case they over here or something. But Amelia's gonna be really happy. Kennedy's a little bit more tricky, only because she's older. And when she's more, it's like she want grown people stuff now, and she got grown people feet, and she needs new shoes. I'd be like, bro, your shoes cost the same amount as mine. Why do I have 6 text messages? What's going on? Let me see. But yeah. All right, people. Oh, last thing. I must say this. Excuse me. NBA 2K22. I just bought this a few days ago. I hate it. I hate it. Just wanted to say that. I will elaborate later. But I just hated it. I don't have fun playing games anymore. And that's the problem. I want to enjoy it. Who knows again? What's the game that you can play that you can enjoy? It's not going to stress you out. God, this joint just stresses you. You just lose the ball. You steal the ball. You snatch the ball. You miss every shot. You got to shoot it perfect. It's just layups, miss, this miss, that miss, miss. You get a miss. He gets a miss. There goes a miss. Ugh. Well, y'all take it easy. Y'all be safe. Smoke weed. I'm out. Once I hit and broadcast, I'm